से नैना लागे तो से नैना लागे तो से नैना लागे पिया सावरे नहीं बस में अब ये जिया सावरे तो से नैना लागे पिया सावरे नहीं बस में अब ये जिया सावरे मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है तो से नैना लागे मिली रोशनी तो से मन जो लागा मिली जिंदगी तो से नैना लागे मेरी रोशनी तो से मन जो लागा मेरी जिंदगी मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है मोहब्बत की है दास्तां जिंदगी मोहब्बत न हो तो कहाँ जिंदगी मोहब्बत की है दास्तां जिंदगी मोहब्बत न हो तो कहाँ जिंदगी मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है मोहब्बत तो एक जावेदा जिंदगी है तो से नैना लागे
Welcome back to 104.9 FM FunAsia Radio, bringing the community together. Ladies and gentlemen, अब वक्त हुआ है हमारे special segment brought to you by TechFios. और इस वक्त हमारे साथ है Mr. Adnan from TechFios. Hi Adnan, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's good to have you back on our show. So let's start off with you introducing TechFios and telling us more about what TechFios is all about.
Yeah, so TechFios is a one-stop IT shop for getting the training that you need to get into the software development industry. So we're a place where you can come in, get trained from a technical perspective, from a communication perspective, and from a theoretical perspective, get a job, and then also find job support once you do get a job. We offer training in different types of programs. We have training in QA automation, in Java development, and in DevOps engineering. For more beginners, it's the QA automation classes. For more advanced level individuals, it'll be Java development. Again, we've been doing this for over half a decade, and we have multiple locations, one in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the other in Dallas, Texas. And we do offer in-person training as well as remote training from anywhere in the country.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, what makes TechFios unique or different from other such companies that help with IT training?
So, well, first of all, compared to most IT crash course training shops, we differ by the way we're a pretty large team and a team of individuals from different backgrounds, from Java development to agile coach to project managers to business analysts to automation QAs and to DevOps engineers. So varied individuals who are part of the curriculum process. Not only that, but every individual in the team is employed and working today. So they're the ones who are bringing their live experiences from their work to the classroom so that you are able to absorb that information and mimic that information. Not only that, but most of our individuals are people who have, kind of grew up here and understand the etiquettes of the United States, of the American job market. And one of our focus isn't to just train you from a technical perspective, but to prepare you on how to better sell yourself. Because we're all from a Desi background, and the way we're used to interacting with people from our area of the world greatly differs from how you need to interact here. Your attitude has to be synced with the individuals that are here. And we try our best to make sure that we evolve not only your technical skills, but also your attitude so that you can nail a job as soon as possible.
Okay, that's great. That's good to know. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the programs that you offer, like the courses that are offered by TechFios?
Yeah, so we have QA automation, which is geared for beginners. If you have no experience in IT at all, that is the perfect course for you. There's about 46 sessions. Each session is 5 hours long, and you jump right in, and we baby you throughout the entire process. Then there's DevOps engineering, which is for more intermediate level individuals, like people who might have worked in the field for 6 months to a year, may have gotten a computer science degree, and want to get their foot into the technical world. It's more geared for those individuals. Then for more advanced level individuals, we have Java development. That's for somebody who's been working for a few years and they want to increase their skill set and they want a better paying job or advance their career. That's perfectly catered towards them.
Okay, thank you, Adnan. Folks, if you've just tuned in, we are talking with Adnan, and he's telling us about TechFios. Now, if this sounds interesting or something like you want to do, give them a call, 800-666-8704, or you can visit the website, which is techfios.com. Now, what kind of pay range can people expect in some of these IT jobs that they train for through TechFios?
So depending on the course you take, they all have their different different pay ranges. At minimum, you would be going in with at least an $80,000 job, and you can hit the peak of $150,000, $160,000, depending on again which course you take.
Okay. Now, I know you help preparing for interviews. Now, what about actual placement? So, if there is a job opening, is that something that TechFios will help the candidate with, as in they'll tell you, as in you would tell the candidate once they've graduated from all the programs, as in, hey, you've got an interview coming up with XYZ company, and these are the type of questions you can expect. This is where you need to go, so on and so forth. Can you kind of give us a little bit of a brief explanation on how that happens?
Yeah, so our goal is to do two things, which is first, prepare you for an interview so you can nail it. And second is to make sure you learn the things you need to in order to be successful at your job.
Okay.
We have multiple avenues of getting you those interviews ready for you. So we are heavily involved in the process of helping you find those interviews, making sure you're prepared for those interviews, and again, be able to nail that interview. Since our mission is that get trained, get hired, we want to make sure that you get hired because the only way TechFios is successful is when you're successful. So when you get the job, when you are making money, when you are satisfied in your career role, that's when TechFios becomes successful as well.
Okay. And what is the success rate? I mean, I'm sure you train hundreds of people. How many of these actually get placed and are successful in their jobs or, find a job to begin with?
Yeah, so individuals that finish our course, that take every single session, pass the exams and our interview rounds, their rate of getting placed is at 90 to 95%.
Oh, that's
Um,
fantastic.
yeah, usually that 5 to 10% before pre-COVID was due to location, but fortunately now, no matter where you are located in the country, you can get a job remote. I think just like 2 weeks ago, they did a survey of people um, who they asked IT individuals, specifically software development industry individuals, that hey, we'll give you $30,000 salary raise if you could come into the office. And majority of those survey takers says no, we don't need that raise. We'd rather stay at home. So that's a plus point. Um, the other, 5 to 10% that don't usually get a job, it kind of goes back to I don't want to sound offensive, but to our etiquette and behaving with individuals, basically our attitude. I think a lot of us come from an area of a rigid mentality that, here it's a little more different. Things are a lot more less formal. Things are a lot more intimate. So it's sometimes hard for individuals who grew up in our world to break out of that because we are much more formal and follow a set of hierarchy. But here, that doesn't exist. Everybody's flatline, everybody's equal. You treat everybody the same way. And for some of us, it's been hard to break out of that.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Now, how many people are you expecting now that social distancing has kind of, what can I say, better lack of a better word, calmed down a little bit, and people are actually coming out and doing more and willing to go out and find a job or improve their careers? How many people are you hoping or expecting to place this year?
So, I mean, the placement, it's been a lot. I think it was slow at the beginning of the year. But once, the new administration, they passed relief bills and it took a while for that money to get out there. But as soon as those money started getting spent, I mean, the month of May, I think is the greatest month for this entire year for us. So, I mean, we literally doubled our numbers versus April and March. And we want to continue forward with that. I think we're going to, we were down 30% last year due to COVID. I think we expect to double back just the way we were every year before COVID.
Okay, wonderful. Adnan, thank you so much for your time. Do you have a message for our listening and viewing audience?
Yeah, I think this is a great time. If you want to change your career, I think the world is, becoming much more intimate with technology, and I would welcome people to be part of that. We do have a new batch for QA starting next weekend. This is the perfect time for somebody to sign up and take a free trial class, no commitment at all, and see if this is something for you or not.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you next week, okay?
You too. Bye.
Thank you.